Rhonda. The movie is Deliverance. The event is the Hollywood Collector Show. Next on USA Up All Night. Your cuddly couch companion at the Hollywood Collector Show with plenty of movie memorabilia and even Rhonda Robilia. Yeah. And I have a quiz just for you. What do Burt Reynolds, Tawny Katane, John Voight, Jamie Farr, Ned Beatty, and Rich Little all have in common? No, they have not all released exercise videos. They're all part of tonight's double feature. Yeah. I'll show you the 1972 classic, Deliverance, and the laugh-a-minute comedy, Happy Hour. Our first film, though, is Deliverance, and it's about 4 Atlanta businessmen who head out to the backwoods for a canoe trip and some dance lessons. Hey, Bert, those lessons are not free. Start tapping your toes, because here's Deliverance on USA Up All Night. Ooh, Bert, this isn't Cannonball Run. Watch your speed. Well, your heavenly Hollywood honey will be right back with more of USA Up All Night and the incredible film Deliverance from the Hollywood Collector Show. Yes. It's your video vixen from the Hollywood Collector Show. And coming up next, Ned Beatty shows us that secret is made for a woman but strong enough for a man.
Now, in the name of modern technology.
Here's more Deliverance on USA Up All Night. What? No s'mores or ghost stories? And they call themselves outdoorsmen. Oh, look, 1,000 jokes. And it looks like Bob Hope. Why, it is Bob Hope. I'm sure we'll hear all 1,000 of those jokes on the next Bob Hope special. Yeah. Don't move. Your cuddly collectible cutie will be right back with Deliverance and USA Up All Night right after these very important messages. Titter? Titter! Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209, 5719. It's your bedtime buddy at the Hollywood Collector Show. Rhonda just loves old Hollywood. Anyway, this week's 4-H meeting got out of hand. No more pig calling, boys. Start brushing up on cow milking for next week. Let's get back to Deliverance on USA Up All Night. I wonder how much that poster cost. Neato! He's eating bark just like the Pilgrims. It's your passionate poster girl on USA Up All Night, and I'll be right back with Deliverance after these words. Hey fans, it's time to join up. The Rhonda Fantasy Club. P.O. Box 24532, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70184, 4532. Yeah. Let's get back to the original group of City Slickers as we continue with Deliverance on USA Up All Night. I'll bet bet Peter Gabriel had that scene in mind when he wrote Digging in the Dirt. Mr. Cameraman, check that out. I think I see Rhonda's likeness. Yeah, it is Rhonda. And above it, there's a MasterCard and Visa sign. That means it's worth a lot. At least $1. I think you have to put more than $1 on your credit card. Rhonda's gonna check this out. Hang out, and your girly girl will have more USA Up All Night and Deliverance after we pay a few bills. I bet that picture could pay a few bills, yeah. Quigley has a booth here, and I have a booth here, but I'm not there. That's the only thing missing is Rhonda is not behind her booth. Oh no, it's a dilemma. How do I get there? This isn't good. Well, I must be there. I will disappoint the fans. Rhonda always finds a way. Anyway, goody, goody, goody. The Coolahawasi River, or whatever you want to call it, has a water park nearby. I've got my summer vacation planned. Here's more Deliverance on USA Up All Night. Kahawalasi River, Kawulisi, Kahulawasi. Kahulawasi, that's it, Kahulawasi. I love those Indian terms. In this next segment, we see that dentistry is thriving in the backwoods. Let me share a word with you, sport. Floss! We now return to Deliverance on USA Up All Night. Hi, it's your nighttime nibble at the Hollywood Collector Show. And look, they gave me a booth right next to my good friend Linnea Quigley. Linnea, I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm happy to be here too.
Okay, Linnea, listen, I have a deal for you. I'll trade you 2 Rhonda t-shirts, 2 Rhonda pictures, 2 Rhonda baseball cards, and the Rhonda nameplate for the Linnea statue. What do you think?
Well,
Oh, come on.
if you let me wear your anklet once a week for a whole year, then maybe.
Okay, you're my good friend. I have to. But you know what? Little statue could use a little anklet.
Oh yeah, a little ankle bracelet with like rubies, emeralds, and diamonds.
I love you, Linnea, because we think just alike. We'll be back with more USA Up All Night and Deliverance. And the negotiation between Linnea and Rhonda.
Yes. But, you know, if I only wore your anklet once a week, you'd have, what, 6 days? Isn't it 6 days you'd have it for?
6, wait, a whole week.
Well, maybe by the time I got it back to you, it'd be a half a day more, so it'd be like 5.5 days.
I like that. High five me.
Hey!
Did I make a good deal? It's Eric, right? E-R-I-C. Thank you, Eric. Wow. Sweet dreams and kisses. Rhonda. Ah! It's these gloves. Thank you, Eric. Watch this next segment, and you'll find out why they made whitewater kayaking an Olympic sport as Deliverance continues on USA Up All Night. Wasn't that Eric great? Oh, your platter of passion will return with more Deliverance in USA Up All Night right after these messages. Yeah. Coming up, we see John Boy try to figure out where these hickeys came from. Geez, John, who's the vampire? Let's see if we can't help him out as USA Up All Night continues with Deliverance. Hey, great. As long as they're searching, maybe they'll keep an eye out for Ed's wallet. Your star-spangled sweetheart will be right back with more Deliverance on USA Up. Ooh, all night. And now, we deliver the conclusion of Deliverance on USA Up All Night. Well, that's it for Deliverance. But hold on to your funny bone, because our next movie is Happy Hour. Headlining this all-star cast is the new WKRP's Tawny Katane, MASH star Jamie Farr, impressionist Rich Little, and a cast of party animals. So let's roll this intoxicating look at the brewery business in Happy Hour on USA Up All Night. Rhonda wants to hear from you. Write me at Rhonda, USA Up All Night, P.O. Box 5719, Beverly Hills, California, 90209, 5719. It's your goddess of good times at the Hollywood Collector Show, just having a ball. And what makes this movie so appealing, you ask? I'll give you the reason. As a matter of fact, I'll give you two. And here they come now.
Check out the nerd. Hey, bring me a beer there, sexy.
I thought you'd stick around. USA Up All Night rolls on. Now, here's a man's dream come true. A pretty girl with a good sense of humor. Charming, isn't she? Here's more Happy Hour on USA Up All Night. Wait, how do you spell it? Say it. R? R2?
Yeah, R2.
A-R-T-U?
Yes.
A-R-T-U.
U-R.
A-R?
G-U-R.
A-R-T-U-R.
U-R. Yeah, R2.
A-R-T-U-R.
Okay.
That's okay, that's good enough.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, well, excuse me, Artur. More Happy Hour with your party princess on USA Up All Night right after this. Artur, you sure about that?
Sure.
You sure? How sure are you? Perfect. He's very... How...
Arthur.
Spell that.
A-R-T-U-R.
Where are you from?
Poland. From Poland.
That helps me with the autograph. Thank you. Oh, Artur without the H. It's Rhonda at the Hollywood Collector Show. Now, let's get back to the beer-guzzling good times in Happy Hour on USA Up All Night. It's your girlie at the Hollywood Collector Show, and I'll have more Happy Hour right after these messages. Yeah. Your bedtime buddy has another quiz for you. Which of the following occupations are most adversely affected by alcoholism? Is it A, laundromat clerks? B, gas station attendants? Or C, paper boys? Rhonda cannot tolerate glass in the fashion section of her paper. So that kid better lay off the booze. We now return to Happy Hour on USA Up All Night. A-R?
T-U-R.
A-R-T-U-R.
U-R. Yeah,
A-R-T-U-R. for the Mission Impossible portion of the film as Happy Hour continues on USA Up All Night. We now get back to the action and suspense of a beer-drinking comedy. It's Happy Hour on USA Up All Night. And now, the conclusion of Happy Hour on USA Up All Night. That's it. That's all. No more Happy Hour. And no more USA Up All Night until next week, of course. But don't go away because snowballing is up for all of you insomniacs. Be sure to join me next week. But until then, from the keeper of the Sizzle Kiss, if it's Rhonda, it's LA Up All Night. Nighty-night.